guess what? If you're watching this on Vessel, you've time traveled, sir, because this is out 3 days before the normal YouTube version of Table Talk. I've got hat hair, Will, and that's embarrassing to me.
Say homie.
Homie. Guys, if you want to watch this here dang show 3 days before your friends, guess what? There's a thing called Vessel. You can sign up for, get a 30-day free trial. That's a whole month of free content and early table talks and God knows what else. I think some other YouTubers put up some exclusive content there as well. Guys, if you want to see some fun stuff before all your friends who are basic, sign up for that dang Vessel, will you?
And by the time this has gone out, the new People Be Like channel will have been launched at youtube.com/peoplebelike, where my shows are going. People Be Like, Politics Be Like, Deep Dive.
SourceFed Superhero Roundup live on Fridays, 1 p.m.
So, if you go to vessel.com/SourceFedNERD...
I was going to say, that's, never mind. Like, we'll bring that up later. Who's going to be able to watch it live at 1 p.m.?
People in the East
Move
Coast.
it up.
Huh?
Oh, people on the East Coast. I forgot about them.
And everyone else on the damn planet!
Everybody but Californians. And
Guys, if you want to get a 30-day free trial of Vessel and check out all that exclusive stuff, you can go to vessel.com/SourceFedNERD, and you can get that free 30-day trial by checking out all the info in that description downstairs.
But first, tell me how you got this mole.
Well, I believe I was born with it.
Oh, yeah? Prove it.
That was a boring story.
Let's call my mom.
All right. Let's call my mom and confirm.
I don't want to talk to my mom. She didn't do anything against all that.
Hey, Mom. Yeah. No, I'm filming a table talk really quick. You know that mole on my left arm? Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Hey, mommy, shut up. Let's see. I want to, but like, I want to know what would happen if I called my mom and said, "Hey, mommy, shut up."
Do you ever really want to play that game? That's should be a
Kinda.
table talk question. Would you ever like test that water now that you're
I don't know,
older?
man. I'm real
I would
afraid.
not do that.
Like, you know those games that went around a while back for like text this to your mom by accident? Like, I'm not into that. That's something I can't.
That's really funny to observe. Like, I'm
It's
like,
really funny to observe.
A kilo is only about like cocaine, right? Like, I need a kilo or something, right?
I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna text my mom at like,
We are
I
not
need
the people to ask.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So when you were buying cocaine last weekend,
Yamps.
yeah, I might try that one out for a joke. See what my mommy said.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I think.
My mom texts me all the time about Duck Dynasty.
Do
My
you
mom
ever
is one of
watch
those
Duck
people.
Dynasty? Have you ever seen an episode?
Whenever I go home and my mom is watching it for hours.
You've seen Duck
Oh, I've
Dynasty?
seen many
Do
episodes.
you
of
sit
Duck
there and like
Dynasty.
actually like soak it in a little
I
bit?
can't. I can only take. I can watch it for a couple minutes and then I just have to like.
Is it a reality show?
Yeah.
What do they do? They shoot ducks?
They shoot ducks and like it's very obviously planned out and they say, oh, this week the daughter has a boyfriend and they're gonna go on a date and the gray bearded guy is gonna be mad about it.
Yeah, like their lives are impossibly exciting, right?
Impossibly exciting.
Yeah, because
wait.
they live in a swamp and they
You know,
shoot ducks.
when I was
They
younger,
make the duck sound, right? They make the duck.
yeah, they made a duck call or something.
Fucking
When I
duck
was
calls.
younger, when Flavor of Love came out, I thought that was real. There is no way.
By the way,
Yeah, there's no
I have
way.
a story. So I was visiting.
You were on
someone...
Flavor of Love?
No, oh my god, I wish. But
You
no.
were one of the girls?
You were one of the
You
girls.
look back. There's a photo of someone who looks
You go
strangely
I
like
love
me.
you, Flav.
Kissing him and shit.
No, I was talking to someone who lived in like the Midwest, and I was talking about how like like I loved reality shows because we could connect on that. Like I loved Survivor, but like found out when it was fake, like that really bummed me out, and like everyone got
Survivor is
quiet.
fake?
Everything.
Everything.
Fake.
Every
Almost
reality show.
every single reality show's fake. Mine is like one or two.
Yeah, there's always like a through line that's like written by the producers beforehand, and they like instigate
plan out the
like
episode,
fights.
They
and
plan it
stuff,
out. Yeah. No, and
That's
like,
what I didn't know.
yeah.
Even the fights are planned out. They're like,
Yeah.
all right, now New York is gonna be mad at other nameless
A
girl.
lot of times they try to instigate the fight organically,
York.
but it's never really.
No,
like,
but I
never
crushed
works
some
out that way.
dreams when I said that. Like they were
Yeah.
sad after
Who?
that.
Sorry.
When
That's
I
like
told some
Santa
people,
isn't real when you.
Yeah, no,
like,
it was. It felt like it. I was like, and I tried to like, but like Naked and Afraid is real. I think. Like I tried to like pick some shows that they could watch.
Bear Grylls, maybe.
Bear Grylls, maybe. Those
Obama's
camera
about
shots
to be
are
on
pretty
there,
well
right?
set up.
I know.
You
You know what's funny about the Bear Grylls thing? Like everyone's like, man, this guy is out there alone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, without, you know the fucking camera guy has a fucking power bar in his pocket, and the second they're done rolling is to be like, here's a power bar for you.
You might need this. He's like, oh, no, I'm good. I got 2.
Yeah, exactly. You know? Like,
you know what was real, though? When we were in New York and we had TV for the first time in years, and we were looking at that show of those people who were on a boat in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what
What's
the fuck?
that?
It was like a raft. It was like a reality show where you had to survive on a raft for like 3 days.
Oh my god, they're getting desperate.
Yeah,
God.
but it was actually kind of interesting because
No,
the one
it
I was
is.
watching, it was like a guy and a girl, and I think they were boyfriend and girlfriend, and the guy was like a total wuss. He was like, he like kept throwing up because the fucking raft is going like this.
But it was pitch black at night. You couldn't even see anything.
Oh man.
Well,
that's
and
a
the
big
girl,
fear.
the girl is like, look, just hang on. Like, we've got 2 more days of this. And he's like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Hey, we gotta go. And then, and they usually focus on 2 teams. So it cuts to the other team, and there's this fucking guy with like plugs in his ears, and he's like fucking like forest man, like you know this dude's like squatted in a fucking like old barn for 3 years.
Yeah, this guy is on the boat, on a raft. Not a boat. I'm sorry, I said boat. On a raft, and he's just doing nothing.
Yeah.
He is successfully sitting there.
Like Ron Swanson, like
Yeah, like Ron Swanson.
Yeah.
Like how? That's the hardest part.
He's got like a heart of
Like-
gold. Like he's got skill.
Yeah.
His skill
what's
is
going
just
on?
sitting
you
there.
think?
I don't know, but the other guy that he was with was the wuss, and he was the one that was like, what, are you thirsty or something? Like, all right, hang on. He's got this like irrigation system with like a baggie. Like,
So
he
like
brought
you
his
know,
own equipment.
like a
and
milk
stuff.
carton that you get
Yeah.
for filled with milk. They like cut it in half and put one water on top of that, and like condensation will come down
Yeah,
and
they
drip.
put like a bag over it so that the condensation would appear on the bag and then like fall down into the cup into.
So after 3 days, the sun will melt it, and you can have a whole lick.
Yeah, you
can have a
no, they
whole
had like that much water.
Yeah.
And I think the guy was like, he had like, he was going into anaphylactic shock or something, or like he was like, I don't know, maybe he was having sunstroke or.
So what sucks is if you finally get your bag full of water, your bag full of liquid water, what if you just, oops?
Yeah, you spill it on yourself.
I'd be like, fuck it, I'm drinking this nasty water.
Yeah.
I'm drinking the nasty
The salt
ocean
water?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there
Like,
you go.
You die.
as desperate as it sounds to create like new fun content for television that people will want to watch, that one like in on paper sounds like this is desperation. But like it was
It
actually
was
kind
super
of
real.
entertaining.
It was
Yeah.
very entertaining.
No,
Yeah.
have you guys watched Naked and Afraid? Because
Yes.
it gets weird sometimes because it's always different locations that they go to, and it's always pairs, and they don't know each other, and like usually it's a man and a woman sometimes, but like sometimes like a person is really good, like they pick people based on their level of survival skills. So like one person's a pro, one person's kind of like new at it. There's this one dude who was like really into killing the animals, like he would like kill rats and eat the rats, and like the girl was like a pro. She was like, "I want to eat some bananas. We got like 20 more days left. Can you just like not kill me in my sleep?" And, like, and then they're barefoot, and then they have to trek across the whole like jungle or wherever they
Yeah.
are, then swim out into the ocean to get to their rescue thing.
Why do people do this? What do you
shit.
win? What do you win at the end?
I mean, this is their thing. They're
too much
survivalists.
Okay, they like doing it.
They like doing
But there's
it.
money involved too, right?
I didn't hear anything about money.
On Naked and Afraid, there's gotta be money
I don't
involved.
like anything life-threatening. Anything life-threatening is not worth any money to me.
I saw one where
I
they
agree.
both got like stomach flu, or they both got like appendicitis,
Oh, I
and
think
they
I
both
saw
had
that.
the
I
leak.
hate pain.
And it didn't end. Like that is it.
Did you say Seth Rogen and
Yeah,
James
James
Franco
Franco
did it,
won.
yeah.
I heard about
Yeah,
that.
but was that real, you think?
I mean, real. They're celebrities, so like they probably couldn't.
And were they
I
fully
think
naked?
they are so
I think
funny.
so. I didn't watch it. I just saw. I saw a press release.
I think those two are so funny. Seth
Oh, yeah,
Rogen
they're
and James
great.
Franco, I think they get a lot of bad rap, like, oh, they're just this and that, whatever.
No.
I think they're both
They're great.
fucking funny.
They're both very,
Yeah.
very.
This is
creative
the
and funny.
End is one of the funniest movies
I
I've
love
seen
This
in
Is
years.
the End, and very smart. And
I didn't
well
even
made.
know you when that came out. Maybe I did.
Same.
We saw it
My
together.
Matterhorn is the best damn
I didn't see
ride.
it with you. You guys went without me, then I went with my cousin.
That's what happened. I remember.
Let's get to the first topic here on the show.
Oops, it's been 20 minutes.
25 minutes in. Senor Limpio asks, what's a weird thing you do that relaxes / calms you? Mine is organizing my music on my PC, adding song info, etc. That's nice. I like that.
That's cool.
Calms you?
Calmed me.
I do, I put on opera music. Like, I think I've talked about that before. Like, the rest of the music, like, music very much drives me. And, like, if I'm listening to, like, some upbeat music, like, I can get things done. But when I listen to opera music, it makes me just sit there and not do it.
You know what's funny? I don't think I like being calm.
Me either!
I don't think I like it.
Why?
It's very unproductive.
it's unproductive.
It's okay to not be productive for like 5 minutes.
My
during
brain
the
is
minutes.
my brain never stops.
Mine either.
Thinking of something or creating something or like joking about something or wanting to laugh at something or wanting to like ingest art. Like my
Everything-
brain doesn't stop.
Everything makes me think of something else. So
Yeah.
like it's just like last night I couldn't sleep again because I kept thinking of things. But I got some cool notes I put in my phone.
Like
This video I'm gonna make.
oh like so like we'll be sitting around and like talking as friends and then I'll be like, oh man, I'm gonna pull up like fucking Reddit so I can like come up like read this fucking cool shit and then we could talk about some cool shit or
Is
whatever.
that called ADHD or some shit?
No, ADHD is when you can't concentrate on
Is that
anything.
ADD or some shit?
ADHD is when you're hyperactive. ADD is when you're non-hyperactive.
Is that AIDS
But yeah.
or some shit?
There it is.
That's the one.
It's IBM. Yeah,
It's
but
IBM.
yeah. No,
IBS.
I can relax. I like getting massages, but the weird thing that I like to do is I like to make my bed. Once my bed is like made and it's like it's nice and crisp and clean, I can lay there and I just feel like my life is okay and it's not a mess.
No, really.
It is on the outside, but beyond the bed.
My
It's
room
not
is
a mess.
My room
You
is
good.
fucking filthy right now. It is
Yeah.
the filthiest it has
all
been.
of
That's
your
not
rooms
filthy,
are
it's just
scary.
clothes. Okay.
It's clutter.
I mean, yeah.
All your rooms are scary.
Well, my room's not scary. It's just
Well,
disorganized.
Sam, yours-
Oh, no,
your
you have a lot
room-
of toys that have eyes. I don't like.
Oh my god!
I don't like
Steve's
that.
bed. Okay, back when you had like a toy room, it was different. But now that all your toys are surrounding you, it's just a bunch of puppets.
like looking at me.
I always ask Steve, which one of these, if they came alive, would you be the most afraid of?
Oh, it's always the face hugger.
yeah, the face hugger is fucking terrifying.
When I'm alone in the house, like I like always hear things because if you guys leave windows open and someone makes a noise outside, it echoes through the house because we have
Yeah.
floors.
We have a horrible
so
house
I'm
for
like,
that.
We do.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's definitely one of Steve's toys. They came alive.
They
and,
came
like,
alive.
Yeah, and like, oh, I heard something in the and I also think it's everything. I heard something in the attic. It was just the air conditioning.
But see,
turning
that's
off.
why my scariest stuff is in.
What?
That's why the scariest stuff I have is in my closet.
Oh,
All
Yeah.
the friendly stuff is outside.
But
they
the-
still got eyes.
Okay,
They
you
do have
turn
eyes.
if you dim the lights on even a nice furry
Yeah, it still
thing,
looks
it's
kinda
still
scary,
scary. Like
yeah.
I love that puppy you have. That's real small. That little
With the fuzzy head.
Yeah, but that shit's scary too.
It's a little scary, yeah.
Yeah.
Puppets are kind of scary. When I went to my grandparents' house, they had old porcelain dolls that would blink every once in a while.
that's-
blink?
They'd blink. They had like the weighting was off on their eyes because they were so old. So
Yeah,
like
I
they
can't.
blink every
I can't
once
do
in a while.
that.
And
And
who thought those were cool?
And I was gonna. I'm telling you, the only reason that our rooms are scary to you is because yours looks like a room straight out of IKEA.
It looks
Oh,
like an
is
IKEA.
that-
It
is
really
that
does.
bad?
No,
It's
it's not bad. It
great.
just totally looks like an IKEA
I
model
looks like a
room.
perfect-
I got a
IKEA.
lava lamp, I got a candle, I got an air freshener, so it always smells good, and I got a big mirror, so it makes the room feel bigger.
So I got candles and monsters around everywhere. It smells nice.
Yeah, I got monsters.
I got monsters.
I got clothes everywhere.
Pull a dang topic, one of you boys, will ya?
Hell no. Who said we could have drinks on this show?
I'm hiding it. This is Sam called it, by the way. This is a cup straight out of the 90s.
Yeah.
Good burger.
There's a name for that kind of design. I forgot what it is though.
Bad?
But there's like there's the one, the Dixie Cup ones. I heard that I think there's a woman who designed it. I think she became a billionaire off of it,
Wow.
or like a
Yeah.
high millionaire.
People
Just off
make
the
things
design.
like that. Why can't I come up with something like that? It's like
She was
so
like,
simple.
she was like, I just had 3 paintbrushes and I didn't know which color I wanted to go with, and then I sold that shit.
Wait, was
That's
that
not
talking
what
with you
happened,
guys? Like somebody was saying, like the easiest way to get rich is like watch what rich people
That was
don't
Phil.
want to. Was that what
That
you
was
said?
Phil, uh-huh.
Yeah, that on the podcast. Listen to the SourceFed podcast. Yeah,
Was it watch what rich people don't want to do?
Yes, and then like exactly, like make the design not white, then like
Yeah.
made it a little bit more exciting. Anyways, Morgan Wills, I'm not Morgan W from Twitter writes, "What's your favorite holiday moment?" Mine is road tripping with my dad.
Favorite holiday moment?
I love driving in the Bay Area in the wintertime. Like right around Christmas when it's so foggy, you don't even know if the sun
That's
still
cool.
happens. It's great. And like the Christmas trees are up and the lights. I'm not into Christmas as in like, oh, gift giving and like I'm not that one of those
I
kinds
love
of people.
sightseeing during
Yeah.
Christmas. I
Yeah,
like looking
Christmas
at lights.
is that's the most atmospheric. Like I like Halloween a lot too, though. I love Halloween because
That
the
shit
fall is
coming
fucking
up.
beautiful. Yeah.
What are
oh,
you
yeah.
gonna be, idiot?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet. I haven't figured it out. I want to do something interesting though.
You gonna do something stupid this year, huh? That's the look. Was that Django last year?
No, you should do Django.
You were Harold, right?
Oh,
You were
Gerald.
yeah.
Oh, I did do Django, but that was just for us. That
Oh
was
yeah,
the
you're the guy
inside
from
joke.
Hey Arnold. That's right.
Oh, you and Raina.
I haven't figured it out yet, but I love one of my favorite. I mean, my favorite holiday memory is something that is kind of a tradition in my home, and it's the
Tamales.
My dad. Well, the tamales are fucking amazing, but my dad makes this stuff. I've talked about this before. He makes this thing called ponche, which is like a tea. It's almost like a holiday tea. I don't know if it's specifically a holiday thing. I know it's a Hispanic thing, a Mexican thing.
What is it?
I love my pinches.
No, that's a bad word.
Oops.
Oops. No, ponche is basically punch. It's the translation is punch, but it's a tea that contains like a bunch of different fruit flavors. So it's like guava and like cinnamon and like there's a ton of fruit, and it makes this like super kind of sweet, warm like tea that like you're supposed to put like alcohol in.
See, like things like that, like people like a lot of foods like that, but I'm like, these types of things were made from poor people that were desperate.
Oh yeah, they just threw every piece of fruit they had.
Yeah, they're like, we don't have enough mangoes for one drink. We gotta get all of what we got.
So when my parents were making meatloaf, I'm like, there's too many things in this.
There's too many
thing.
things
I
in
love
there.
meatloaf though.
Meatloaf's great.
Meatloaf's so damn good.
I gotta say something about meatloaf.
You gotta.
Growing up in a Mexican household, really, we ate stereotypical Mexican food until I was old enough to not like. There was a point in my life where I was so picky I wouldn't eat Mexican food. I didn't like beans and rice and burritos and stuff. So my mom would make like hot dogs and like fucking mac and cheese and shit. But the one thing she never made was meatloaf.
Meatloaf's good.
And I never had meatloaf until I was like 20 years old or something, because I never went to a friend's house where they were making or eating meatloaf, and I never like wanted meatloaf, because every time you watched a TV show where the family was eating meatloaf, they'd always go like, meatloaf again.
No, I have no idea why people complain about meatloaf. It's
I'm
the
not-
fucking best. It's so good.
I'm
It's
not
just
super
meat with
into that.
things in it.
I don't see. That's what I don't. I hate American food. Like, is that American food?
Yeah.
Meatloaf, yeah,
I'm
it's a
not
family.
into. I mean, I can't say that I hate a whole kind of food, because I'm glad that I can have
you
it.
can
but
say that.
Yeah, American food is my least favorite. I love Italian food.
I
That
like
shit-
Italian
Oh,
food. Italian is my
oh,
least favorite.
Wait, really? Hold
Yeah.
on. Hold my hand. I love Italian food. I want
Italian
some
food's
raviolis. I want
fine.
some lasagna.
That's why I love Olive Garden.
We haven't gone to Olive Garden in a while.
In a-
Olive
about
Garden is
2
fucking
months.
death.
No, it's
You will die. at
You'll
Olive Garden.
die.
I'd be fine
They might as well
dying.
just call it
Okay,
carbs.
like if we
Yeah.
were
Like
in,
when you put on the They Live glasses, the logo to Olive Garden just turns into carbs.
but if you were in Olive Garden and someone in Olive Garden had a heart attack, would you be surprised?
No, I'd be like, yeah, probably endless breadsticks.
Yeah, probably endless breadsticks.
All the carbs, you had pasta and fucking ravioli.
And yeah, he's just gonna be like, all right, this is the second time this week. I can do it.
Dude, I saw on the menu they have a fucking breadstick sandwich with fucking
We
like
almost covered on SourceFed.
with parmesan with the what's the parmesan, like the
Parmesan?
chicken parmesan with like marinara sauce on it. It's just like the fucking like yeah.
That sounds so good.
Delicious, but like you'll die because it's like so many carbs, so much carbs and butter and bread and delicious. I'm not into that, but and also I'm not a tomato. Like I hate tomatoes, and I feel like
Why?
every type of Italian food has tomatoes in it, except for like Alfredo, and
Oh,
like
I don't like Alfredo.
I love
that
Alfredo. I
like
smells
tomatoes.
that smells like puke. That smells like
I don't
straight
like
up puke.
Alfredo.
I
Fettuccine
can't.
Alfredo, but it's
I
a
am
mushroom.
so thirsty right now.
Have some of my iced tea.
I was gonna answer.
Ooh, that was refresh.
Right? Iced tea is fucking refreshing.
You
man.
are right.
Also-
Oh my god, I've never really been thirsty before.
Yeah, that quenches thirst like no other thing.
Whoa, I'm quenched.
Yeah.
Do you have a holiday memory?
Squeeze my finger and watch all the juice come out.
Holy shit, you're quenched!
I'm quenched.
What's your holiday memory, Billy?
I said I like
Oh, yeah,
driving.
driving around.
Driving? Oh yeah.
You say yours?
No, my favorite holiday memory is one year it was really busy and we won a trip to go to Mammoth, and like we got a cabin, and like that's like the one time I've ever been in a cabin before.
Where
It
is
was really
Mammoth?
nice. It's north from here. That's all I know.
Russia?
Huh? Yeah,
Russia.
Mammoth, Russia.
Just because
yeah.
we did that fucking story this morning.
No, it was really cool. Like I snowboarded for the first time, and I was real bad at it, and I cried on the mountain because I couldn't get down because I was too scared.
Oh,
And
'cause it was too high up?
No, because you can't go down a mountain when you snowboard straight down. You have to like zigzag, and I'm like, I just want to go straight.
So what'd you do?
Pizza, French fry.
It took me 45 minutes to get down the bunny slope.
You should read this story about the Dalai Lama going snowboarding, and it was interesting.
What did
Why?
you say?
Did he put on pants?
It was cool. I don't know.
Does he wear pants? Is
No,
is
they wear like a ceremonial like
robe, yeah.
robe or something.
But yeah, you got to protect your legs when you put on boots. So you gotta wear
You're
pants.
right. He needs to put on some pants. I want to see the Dalai Lama in off time. He just got like a
The Dalai Lama,
like a cigar. He's like,
but the point of like the Dalai Lama is that they don't have possessions, right?
They don't have possessions. I remember I met a monk once, and I asked him so many questions. We had a conversation for 3 hours in front of Anime Expo last year because I lost my tag and I couldn't get into the Hentai Fest. I didn't want to go to Hentai Fest in the first place. Lieberman did it with Rain instead of me. I was like, cool, fine.
I would
get to talk to this
I would
monk.
go to that. Would you go to
Yeah.
Hentai
I go
Fest?
once.
Sam, you and I should go. You
It's
want to go,
not
Tim?
even. I don't know. I don't want to go to that.
I want to go just to like look at the ridiculous shit.
I don't.
It's a whole culture.
We pretty much watched Hentai the other day because you showed me the Ren and Stimpy
Oh,
lost
yeah,
episodes.
Yeah, the adult party cartoon.
Ren and Stimpy is not for kids.
No.
No, but it's
No.
great though. It's great.
Yeah.
That scarred me as a kid.
It was
Yeah.
like the ones that we were watching was just like straight up.
Like bare breasts and like Stimpy was like running on a vagina for a second.
He ran on a vagina.
And it was like squishing it all over the place because he got up and he's like trying to run, so he's like in place for a little bit, running on the pussy, and then he just goes.
What my favorite thing about that show is they change sizes. Like he'll
Yeah,
be
I love
small
it.
enough to do that sometimes, and then he'll be big enough to like hug somebody. It's like
There's no consistency in their size whatsoever.
We should wrap up the show.
That's why kids are weird these days.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching Table Talk. And if you want to submit some topics for the bowl for us to chat it up about, you can use the hashtag Table Talk on Twitter, or you can go to reddit.com/r/SourceFed, find the appropriate thread, and type out your topics there. And guys, don't forget to check out Vessel.com/SourceFedNERD so you can get those 30 free days of Vessel and check out these episodes of Table Talk 3 days before they actually come out on YouTube, which is pretty cool and exclusive. So check out the description for details on that. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm William Haynes.
Thanks for watching, guys.
It's so funny because we have to go from like R to G
Yeah, in a matter of.
in the turn of a corner.
Are you guys done?
Basically, I film stuff in slow motion, and we use special cameras that film thousands of times faster than normal cameras. And it's very easy. You just point it at something, and it looks way cooler than it does in real life. Easy.
How much is that camera?
How much is it worth? It's about $150,000.